A vast area of Pakistan is covered by plateaus. Plateau is a large stretch of relatively level land that is higher than the land around it, having at least on one side a steep slope falling abruptly to the lower land. Balochistan Plateau is very extensive. Its average altitude is about 610 meters. Balochistan Plateau lies in the west of the Suleiman and Kirthar ranges. The hill of Muslim Bagh and Ziyarat also form a part of the plateau. The area represents a variety of physical features. River Job originated from Suleiman Mountain, ends into River Gomal. The Job Loralai Basin and the small Koita Plateau are completely surrounded by the mountains. And if we discuss the climate of Balochistan Plateau, it is extremely hot during summers and extremely cold during winters. In some areas having high altitude receive snowfalls during winter. This is the driest area of Pakistan. So the winter snowfall is an important source of the availability of water resources in this area. During summer, water is stored in dales and small rivers. What is Kares? So the answer is the rainwater is stored and is carried from one place to another through underground channel called Kares. These underground channels are very important because of high temperature in Balochistan. Water cannot evaporate from there, and these water channels have made farming possible in this area. Now look at the map. You can see the Pothowar Plateau now. The Pothowar Plateau is bounded on the east of River Jhelum and on the west of River Indus. In the north of plateau extend to the northern slope of Kala Chitta Range and Margla Hills. The plateau generally is poor agriculturally but very rich in minerals. The slope of the land is in the direction of the flow of Sawa River from northeast to the southwest. Pothowar Plateau cover a vast areas in Rawalpindi, Jhelum and Mianwali districts of Punjab, and this plateau is raised to an altitude of 300 to 600 meters. Valley of Sama and Haro rivers lies across the Pothowar Plateau, and the surface of Pothowar Plateau is badly cracked. Okay, students, on your screen you are looking at a new map that is about the plains of Pakistan, uh, Upper Indus Plain and Lower Indus Plain. First of all, a vast, less steepy and comparatively even surface of land is called a plain. We can divide the plains of Pakistan into two parts. Upper Indus Plain. This plain extends from the south of Pothowar Plateau to Mithankot in the Punjab province. If we assume Mithankot a base where all the rivers of the Punjab joins the river Indus, the whole area above Mithankot towards the Punjab will be Upper Indus Plain. If you can see the map at the point of Mithankot, all the rivers are coming together and falling in river Indus. It is also called Panjanath. Whereas the whole area below Mithankot towards Sindh to the point of Thatta will be the lower Indus Plain. From the agriculture point of view, this plain is very fertile. Even before the establishment of Pakistan, the United Punjab was famous for its yield of wheat. The world remember Punjab as the home of grain. Even today, Punjab is playing an important role in meeting food requirements of the country. Now come to the lower Indus Plain. Below Mithankot, the river Indus forms a shape of huge river and flows alone till it reaches Thatta. There from it is divided into delta and falls into the Arabian Sea. This whole area is called Lower Indus Plain. To the southwest of this plain lies the Kirthar range, whereas the third desert is located to the east of this plain. Like the upper Indus Plain, the lower Indus Plain is also very fertile. It is well known from early season vegetables and fruits. Irrigation is done mostly with canals, but there is a problem of shortage of canal water because of silting. Tube well have a lot also been installed to overcome the shortage of canal water. Now, the lower Indus plain have also a very humid weather. Sometime it's hot and sometime it is cold, but mostly it is hot. After watching this video, you can answer the long question number 3 very easily. This is write a note on plateau and plain, and if I mention the pages of your book, so you can easily find this answer on page number 61 and page number 62 till the end of the lower Indus plain heading. Students, our next topic is the climatic condition of Pakistan. Now, you should know that average pattern of weather of some place or a country over a long period is called climate. For example, the climate of Lahore is semi-humid and extremely hot during summer and cold during winters. If we discuss the climatic region of Pakistan, it can be divided into four areas, that is subtropical continental highland. Number 2 is subtropical continental plateau. Number 3 is subtropical continental lowland, and number 4 is tropical coastland. You can see the map on your screen as well, which is showing you the climatic regions of Pakistan with the help of different colors. This subtropical continental highland is the climatic region of Pakistan which include northern highland and the northwestern mountain ranges, western mountain ranges, and the mountain ranges of Balochistan. The climate of these areas are extremely cold. It usually snows, and the summer season has moderate temperature, whereas rains are received in the end of winter and in the beginning of spring. In some part of this region, for example, Outer Himalaya, Murray, Hazara, rains are experienced all around the year. Now look at the second point, that is subtropical continental plateau. This region includes western part of Balochistan from May to mid-September. Hot and dusty winds continue to blow. Some rains are received in the month of January and February. The climate of this region is extremely hot and dry in summer. An important characteristic of this region is the dusty wind that blow during the summer season. The third division is subtropical continental lowland. This climatic region include Upper Indus Plain, the province of Punjab, and the Lower Indus Plain, the province of Sindh. As we discussed in the plain topic, the summers are extremely hot. Monsoon winds cause heavy rains in northern Punjab in the end of summer season, whereas the remaining plain area receive less rains. The same situation remained during the winter season. Thal and southeastern desert are the hottest area. Very little rain are received. Windstorm, thunderstorms are experienced in the plain area of Peshawar, which is the part of KPK. Now look at the fourth uh, division, that is tropical coastland. This climatic region include the coastal areas of Sindh and Balochistan. Very little difference in record is recorded between daily and annual temperature. During the summer season, breeze blows from sea towards land. High humidity is experienced. The annual average temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. May and June are the hottest month, and the coastal area of Lasbela receive more rainfall during the summer, whereas the western part receive the more rainfall during the winter. After watching this video, you can answer the long question number 4. In how many climatic region is Pakistan divided? Write the detail of each region and you can find the answer on page number 64 and page number 66, because it is a map on page number 65 of your book. The other question is that how does climate affect on human life? Climate affects the human life deeply, students, because all the human activities are affected by the climate. All the economic, social, cultural, political, and commercial activities, mostly of the people living in any country, depend mostly to a great extent upon the climate. There is intensity in climate of plain areas of Pakistan. It means that the summers are hot and the winters are cold. This type of climate is very useful for different kind of crops, vegetables and fruits. So plain areas are made up by the soil that river bring along them. That's why they are very fertile. And these are densely populated area. The income of the people living in these area depend upon the agriculture and the industry associated with the agriculture. And the economic condition of the inhabitant is comparatively better. They enjoy better economic circumstances. So the scarcity of rain in plain area is made up with irrigation system by the water of river and underground water. If you can see the north and northwestern area of Pakistan, which are surrounded by the mountain ranges, these areas are thousands of meters high than sea level, and the temperature is lower because of this height. In winter, the temperature of mountain area fall below the freezing point. It snows frequently. All the activities of the people living here are limited during the winter. And this is very natural. In the winters, your social activities are very less because of the hard weather, and in summers, you enjoy more by socializing. People store food in the northern areas and other necessary commodities before the winter sets. Domestic handicrafts are of great importance. Some people shift their cattle from mountain areas to plain area as pastures cannot be used due to snowfall. And during summers, these areas are turned into lush green pastures again. Student mountain areas are relatively less populated. Reserves of minerals are also found in these areas, and the people of this area are hardworking and sturdy. Tourism prosper due to the picturesque scene and pleasant climate of these area. If we discuss the desert, the climate of desert area in Pakistan is too hot. There is much difference between day and night temperature. Heat wave blow during daytime, dust storms are also experienced, and the southern area of Punjab and northern as well as southern area of Sindh have specially the characteristics of desert. The people living there led a very hard life. This area receive very little rainfall. Therefore, people have to fetch water from far off distant places. The life is comparatively comfortable in the area which have canals as a source of water. Rearing of sheep and goats are the major sources of earning for the people of the area of desert. Climate condition of Balochistan Plateau is extremely hot, as you heard earlier in this video. The carriage system and the tough lifestyle was discussed before. So you can answer the long question number 5 easily by watching this video. And if you want to rewrite the answer of long question number 5, so you can find it at the end of page number 66, the whole page 67 and page number 68. It is also shown on your screens. The next topic of your book is the glaciers and drainage system of Pakistan, and it is also your long question number 6, that what is meant by the drainage system. Write it in detail. So first of all, I will explain you the glaciers. Um, as you know, the temperature remains low on the areas having high altitude. Due to this, snow continues to fall there. When snow is accumulated and compressed over many years, the snow below takes the shape of thickened ice masses and begins to move downhill. It is called a glacier. As you can see a picture, abundant snowfall on our mountain give rise to the gigantic glaciers. They continue melting slowly in summer and keep our rivers and streams flowing throughout the year. They are a source to provide water, our population, agriculture, and industries. Our long and unique canal irrigation system owes a great deal to these glaciers. You are having a short question in your book exercise. They write down the names of the five famous glaciers of Pakistan. So the answer is Siachen, Baltoro, Beafo, Hispar, Rimu, and Batura are amongst the huge glaciers of Pakistan. And Baltoro is very important glacier at this is the base of mountain K2, Godwin Austen. And Siachen is also a very important glacier because this is the border between India and Pakistan, quite disputed area. Now, if we talk about the drainage system, after discussing the glaciers, the glaciers in Pakistan start melting in the summer because of increase in the temperature, and the water flowing out from these glaciers form the shape of springs and rivers. It finally fall into rivers because soil erosion of glacier, many freshwater lakes are formed in the mountain areas of Pakistan. Now they meet the water need of the local people. River Indus and its tributaries irrigate Pakistan. Students, River Indus originated in the northern mountain near the border of China. Basically, River Indus is coming from Lake Mansarovar, and in Pakistan it enters at the area of Skardu, Gilgit. Flowing through the plains of Punjab and Sindh, it falls into the Arabian Sea at Thatta in Sindh. As it flows through its course, it is joined by several rivers, small and large. These are called tributaries of River Indus. The eastern tributaries include the river Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Sutlej. They join the river Indus in the province of Punjab, and the western tributaries include river Panchkora, Sawat, Kabul, Kuram, and Tochi. You can easily write this answer from your book, page number 68, 69, and 70. I hope the map is helping you by for understanding the river system of Pakistan. Student, the seventh long question of your book exercises describe the importance of plain region of Pakistan. As we discussed the plain region in this video earlier, but the most important point is that the farming is depending on the fertility of plain region of Pakistan. So because of these plain regions, we are self sufficient in the food. Now move to the next long question and the topic of this chapter, that is describe the significance of forest, importance of forest. So what is the importance of forest? You can have the answer on your page number 71 of your book. Before writing the answer on your notebook, just watch this video. First of all, we will describe the forest of Pakistan. what kind of forest we can found in Pakistan. In northern and northwestern areas of Pakistan, which receive more rainfall as compared to the other areas, evergreen forests are found here. The most important of them are deodar trees, firs, blue pine, and spruce trees. This is called cinnabar as well. High quality timber yard is available by these tree. Oak, walnut, and chestnut tree are found in abundance. Murray, Abbottabad, Mansehra, Chitral, Sawat, and Deer are placed full of these forests. In the foothills area of the district of Peshawar, Mardan, Kohat, Attak, Rawalpindi, Jhelum, and Gujarat, mostly Phulai, cow, jand, acacia, wild olive, and blackberry trees are found. In Quetta and Kalat division of Balochistan, besides thorny bushes, there are trees of mazu, pine nut, blackberry, and poplar. So there are some forests in plain areas. They consist of shisham, the Indian rosewood tree, poplar, mulberry, sumbul, jamun, dharek, and eucalyptus tree. You can read the detail of the importance of forest on page number 71 and 72. I will give you a quick review. Number 1 is rainfall is because of the forest. Number 2, energy resources are limited, so the wood obtained from the forest make up the deficiency of coal and it is used as fuel. It is also a very important part of the construction business. We can make so many sports good with the forest wood. Climate is pleasant because of the forest, and forest also the source of rainfall, and they are preventing land from soil erosion because of their deep roots. Herbs are found in forests, so they use in the preparation of medicines. Forests promote tourism, scenic beauty. Forests are very necessary for wildlife, as they are natural sanctuaries for the wild animal, and they provide different kind of fruit and seeds, and they play a very key role in the economy of Pakistan. The government of Pakistan has taken many steps to increase the area of forest. Department of Forestry is trying hard in this connection. Nurseries are established in all the big cities. Plants are available from these nursery at reasonable prices. And the government measures for the safety of forest. It is also the answer of your short question of your book exercise.